It's not over until I win. Let those words sink in. Not it's not over until it's easy. Not it's not over until I feel like it. No, until I win. That means we keep going. That means we don't fold. That means we don't hand our future over to circumstance. You see, life will test you over and over again. It'll push you to your limits. Then ask, do you really want it? And here's what most people do. They fold under pressure. They say, it's too hard. They say, it wasn't meant to be. But not you. Not if you understand the philosophy of winning. Not if you understand what I'm about to share with you today. See, most people quit too soon. They plant the seed, but they don't water it. They dream, but they don't do the work. They try, but only until it hurts. And when it hurts, they stop. But here's the truth. You're supposed to hurt. Growth hurts. Discipline hurts. Transformation hurts. But regret that hurts more. It's not over until I win. This is a declaration. This is a mindset. This is a way of life. If you don't win today, keep going. If you fail this week, get back up. If you fall 100 times, rise 101. Because the world belongs to the one who refuses to give up. The one who says, I'll rest when I'm done, not when I'm tired. And if you stay with me for the next few minutes, I want to take you on a journey of grit, of perseverance, of relentless focus, of the fight within. We'll talk about the challenges that make champions, the pressure that makes diamonds, and the fire that builds a future. Because success is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the comfortable. It's for the courageous. You've got dreams, goals, visions, good. Now fight for them. Not just once. Not just when it's convenient. Every day. Even when it hurts. Even when you feel alone. Even when no one claps. Especially then, because the moment you feel like giving up, that's exactly when you must not. Keep going. Why? Because it's not over until you win. So let's begin. It's not over until I win. Now that's a sentence worth repeating. Let it echo in your soul. You see, my friend, life doesn't hand out trophies for starting. It rewards those who finish, those who stay in the ring when it gets hard, those who take the hit and still get up. That's the test. And let me tell you something important. The fight isn't finished. You might feel tired. You might feel like no one's watching. You might feel like you've done enough. But let me remind you, if you haven't won, you're not done. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. When I started in business, I had dreams bigger than my pockets. I wanted the good life. But dreams are cheap. Everybody has one. What separates the dreamers from the achievers is discipline and a decision. I will not quit until I win. Now, winning doesn't always mean beating someone else. No, sir. Winning means beating the old version of you. Winning means rising when your excuses tell you to lie down. Winning means building something when you've been given nothing. Life isn't fair, but it's still yours to shape. Let's be honest. Life isn't a straight road. It's a rocky climb. And just when you think you've made progress, life throws a curveball, a setback, a rejection, a loss. But that's not the end unless you let it be. People will try to count you out. Circumstances will try to hold you down. Your own mind will whisper, maybe this isn't for me. But here's what I learned. You don't stop digging just because the soil got tough. You keep going because the treasure is deeper. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. I used to say, I hope things get easier. But life doesn't work that way. And then someone told me, don't hope for less problems, learn more skills. Don't wish for an easier path. Wish for stronger legs. So I changed my approach. I started reading. I started working harder. I stopped blaming and started building. You see, it's not about the storm, it's about your sails. And if you learn to adjust your sails, you can weather any storm. Pain is temporary, quitting lasts forever. Let's face it, you're going to feel pain. You'll feel pain when you work hard. And you'll feel pain when you give up. But only one of those leads to pride. You can suffer the pain of discipline or the pain of regret, but you can't escape both. So when life knocks on your door with difficulty, don't say, "Why me?" Say, "Try me," because it's not over until you win. Stay in the fight. You've come too far to stop now. You've worked too hard to throw in the towel. You've made too much progress to fold under pressure. Remember, the fight isn't finished because the victory isn't won. And you, my friend, were made to win. But you've got to decide right here, right now. I'm not done. I'm not finished. I'm not folding. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever. Because it's not over until I win. Let me tell you something. There will come a day, maybe it's already come, when you'll want to quit. You'll feel tired, not just physically, but tired in your bones, tired in your spirit, and the voices will start to whisper, "What's the point? No one sees your effort. It's not working, just let it go." But here's the truth I want to share with you today. When the promise is clear, the price is easy. But when the promise gets blurry, that's when you'll start to question the price. That's when belief becomes your only anchor. You've got to believe in the dark what you committed to in the light. You see, everybody wants the harvest, but few are willing to stay in the field through the storm. Because storms are painful. They're wet. They're cold. They shake your confidence. But the farmer doesn't stop planting just because the clouds rolled in. He knows the sun will come back. He believes in the season, not just the moment. Now, what do most people do when it gets tough? They back away. They say things like, "Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe this dream was too big. Maybe it's just not meant to be." But let me ask you a question. What if it is meant to be? And the only thing standing between you and the finish line is your decision to not give up. Because here's the deal. You can't hire someone to do your push-ups for you. Your belief is your responsibility. No one can hold it for you. No one can force it into your hands. You've got to grip it with everything you've got, especially when your results don't show up yet. Especially when your friends don't understand. Especially when your bank account is low, your energy is low, and your doubts are high. That's the test. And I'm telling you, if you can pass that test, the gates start to open. Now, let's talk about belief for a moment. Belief isn't just positive thinking. It's not about closing your eyes and pretending everything's fine. No, belief is choosing to trust the process, even when the process is uncomfortable. It's waking up on a cold morning, dragging yourself out of bed, and saying, "This dream matters, and I'm still in the fight." It's rejecting the comfort of excuses. Because excuses are easy. They feel good for a while, but they don't pay off. We can either make excuses or we can make progress, but we can't do both. Belief is refusing to let go of the vision you had before life got loud. Let me give you something practical. When you feel like giving up, remind yourself of why you started. Go back to that spark, that hunger, that ache for something better. Write it down. Keep it close. Read it every morning if you must. Because belief has to be fed. It's like a fire. If you don't feed it, it dies. But if you give it the right fuel, focus, repetition, vision, it burns stronger than the wind trying to blow it out. Every champion you admire, every hero, every success story, they all had moments when they felt like giving up. What made the difference? They didn't. They kept going. They kept believing. Not because it was easy, but because they knew it's not over until I win. And winning isn't about being first. It's not about applause. It's not about trophies or headlines. Winning is knowing I showed up. I stayed in the game. I didn't let life talk me out of my purpose. That kind of belief is rare, but if you've got it, even a small ember of it, protect it. Because that belief is what turns ordinary into extraordinary. And that's what you're here for. It's not over until I win. Say it slowly. Let it resonate deep inside you. This isn't just a phrase. It's a commitment, a mindset, a way of life. Life is a long journey filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments that test your spirit. And here's the truth many people never admit. Most people quit right before their breakthrough. They give up when the light is about to shine through the darkest clouds. They stop when the prize is within reach, but just beyond their fingers. But you're different. You've decided that your story isn't finished. You've said, "It's not over until I win." That means you understand something powerful. Winning is not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. Many think winning means having everything fall perfectly into place. That success comes without struggle or sacrifice. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. It's a daily grind. It's a patient process. It's a mindset that refuses to be defeated by failure or delay. Winning isn't just a moment, it's a lifestyle. It's waking up each day committed to the long haul, to keep moving, even when the mountain seems too steep. Remember, the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The winners keep showing up. They don't quit because the world is hard. They don't quit because their path is crowded with obstacles. They keep moving forward because they know it's not over until I win. Let's be honest. The journey is hard. You get tired. You lose motivation. You wonder if it's worth it. And in those moments, the easy choice is to give up. The easy choice is to say, this isn't for me. I'll try something else. Maybe success is for others, not for me. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. What if you took that to heart? What if instead of quitting, you decided to get better? To build your skills, sharpen your mind, strengthen your habits? What if you told yourself, I'm not done. I'm just getting started. Because that's exactly what winning is. It's not about talent alone. It's not about luck. It's about endurance. It's about resilience. It's about the refusal to quit, no matter the cost. Think about a simple example. A marathon runner. At mile 20, their body screams to stop. Their legs ache. Their lungs burn. But the finish line is just ahead. Will the runner quit? They push through the pain. They remind themselves why they started. They focus on the prize. They believe in the victory waiting for them. That's the kind of persistence you need. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Persistence is the discipline that turns dreams into reality. I want you to reflect for a moment. Where are you now? Are you in the middle of your struggle? Have you been tempted to quit? If so, remember this. Your story isn't over yet. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is a lesson in disguise. The moment you think it's over is often the moment before your greatest victory. It's not over until I win. This is your battle cry, your declaration to the universe, your promise to yourself. Winning is not just about reaching your goal. It's about who you become on the way there. It's about the strength you build, the character you develop, the wisdom you gain. Success is what you attract by the person you become. So win not just by the prize, but by growing into a person worthy of it. Be patient with yourself. Be relentless in your effort. The prize is waiting, and it's worth every step. So, will you quit today? Or will you say, it's not over until I win, and then keep moving forward? The choice is yours. But know this, every champion was once a beginner who refused to give up. Every success story is filled with chapters of struggle and perseverance. You have what it takes. You have the heart. You have the will. And you have the power to say, it's not over until I win. If you take one thing from this, let it be this. Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't settle. Keep pushing. Keep believing. Keep fighting. Because your victory is closer than you think. And it's waiting for you just beyond the next step. It's not over until I win. Repeat it once more because it's more than a phrase. It's a promise to yourself to keep growing, to keep adapting, to keep learning, to keep getting better every day. You see, winning isn't just about stubborn persistence. It's about smart persistence. It's about being flexible without losing focus. It's about knowing when to adjust your approach without ever abandoning your goal. The world is always changing. Your circumstances change. Your challenges evolve. The path you started on may no longer be the best path forward. And if you refuse to adapt, you risk getting stuck. You risk becoming irrelevant. You risk missing the victory waiting just around the corner. Learn how to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. That means embracing the present, but also improving it. It means growing, changing, and becoming a better version of yourself every single day. You cannot outgrow your environment without outgrowing your mindset. You cannot solve tomorrow's problems with yesterday's thinking. Success demands learning constantly, daily, relentlessly. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. The most powerful education is what you seek on your own. Read books, listen to mentors, watch, listen, and learn from the world around you. Every experience, good or bad, is an opportunity to learn. Every failure contains a lesson. Every challenge holds a secret to your growth. Improvement doesn't have to be huge or sudden. In fact, it rarely is. The power of daily disciplines. Tiny actions compounded over time. The 1% better every day principle. Imagine improving just 1% every day for a year. The results? Exponential growth. A new you. A transformed life. Consistency is your secret weapon. Not speed, not talent. Consistency. It's the difference between those who try and those who succeed. You've got to develop a hunger for growth. A desire to improve even when you feel good enough. Even when you think you've arrived. Because the moment you stop learning, you start dying. You begin to plateau. You risk being passed by. Stay curious. Stay teachable. Stay humble. The few who do are the envy of the many who only watch. Be the doer. Be the learner. Be the one who never stops growing. Adapting doesn't mean quitting your dream. It means adjusting your methods, trying new strategies, learning from feedback. If one road is blocked, find another. If one approach fails, try a different one. Be creative, be flexible, but never lose sight of the prize. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction. The path to winning is rarely straight. It's a zigzag, a series of pivots, but the destination remains the same. Every day you learn something new. You build your foundation. Every skill you develop strengthens your resolve. Every challenge you overcome sharpens your character. Remember, success is what you attract by the person you become. The person you are becoming right now through adaptation, learning, and growth. That person will win. So today, ask yourself, what can I learn? How can I improve? What new skill can I develop? Take one small step today to get better than yesterday. Because your win depends not just on never giving up, but on becoming better and better each day. Remember, it's not over until I win. And part of winning is growing every single day. It's not over until I win. Say it again, slowly, deliberately. This is more than a statement. It's a declaration of war against giving up. It's a promise to yourself that no matter how many times you fall, you will rise. That no matter the obstacles, you will press on. That no matter the doubt, you will believe. Today, I want you to fully embrace this truth. Your journey is not finished. Your battle is not lost. Your victory is still waiting. Why does this declaration matter so much? Because winning starts with a decision to refuse defeat, a decision to fight when others walk away, a decision to believe when others doubt. Either you run the day or the day runs you. You must run your life with intention, with courage, with grit. And it begins when you declare, it's not over until I win. That mindset sets the tone for everything you do. It ignites your actions with purpose. It fuels your spirit when the world seems against you. Winning is often misunderstood. It's not always the applause. It's not always the trophy. It's not always the moment the crowd cheers. Winning is the quiet victories. The discipline to show up when it's hard. The resolve to push through fatigue and fear. The courage to keep moving forward when the finish line seems invisible. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. Your win is built on the foundation of these daily choices. To get up when you want to stay down. To work when you feel like resting. To believe when all evidence says you shouldn't. If you want to win, understand this. The road will not be smooth. You will face setbacks. You will face criticism. You will face moments of loneliness and doubt. That's the nature of growth. That's the price of greatness. But here's what separates winners from quitters. The challenge is not to be perfect, but to be persistent. The winners aren't those who never fail, but those who never quit. your unique power. Look inside yourself right now. There is something no one else has. A unique combination of experiences, skills, and determination. You are not a copy. You are not a backup. You are the original. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Your greatest asset is you. Invest in your growth. Sharpen your mind. Strengthen your habits. Because the person you become will attract the life you desire. Now is the moment to commit fully. Ask yourself, will I quit when it's hard? Or will I say, it's not over until I win and keep going? Will I settle for less? Or will I pursue what I deserve relentlessly? This is your life, your legacy, your time. No more waiting. No more excuses. No more maybe someday. You must decide right now. Declare, I am not done. I will not stop. I will win. Winning doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. It means showing up every day with purpose, learning from every failure, adapting your plans without losing sight of your vision, believing when belief is hard, working harder on yourself than anyone else. He started with nothing, faced tremendous setbacks, but kept going. And that's the power you hold too. There was a man who dreamed of becoming a great pianist. He practiced every day, but years went by and he saw no breakthrough. People told him to quit. Why waste your time? They said. But he didn't quit. One day, he played in front of a large audience, and the world recognized his talent. The secret? He believed it wasn't over until he won. He kept showing up when others stopped. Right now, wherever you are, ask yourself, what does winning look like for me? How will I keep fighting when I want to quit? What small step can I take today toward my win? Remember, the greatest victories come after the toughest battles. So stand tall, breathe deep, and keep moving forward. It's not over until I win. Let that be your mantra, your shield, your battle cry. Every champion knows the fight isn't over until the victory is claimed. And that champion is you. As we come to the close of this journey, remember this. Even if no one claps for you, keep going. Even if no one believes in you, keep going. Even if the progress is slow and the road feels lonely, keep going. Because the moment you decide it's not over until I win, you step into a new identity. One that no longer waits for motivation, but builds it. One that doesn't make excuses, but takes responsibility. One that understands you don't need to feel ready to begin. You just need to begin. You see, life doesn't owe you anything, but it will offer you everything if you're willing to earn it. Yes, you'll be tired. Yes, there will be moments when everything in you says, stop. But champions don't listen to their weakness, they listen to their purpose. Every setback is just a setup for a stronger comeback. Every failure is simply feedback. Every delay is building patience. And every hard day is sharpening your edge. Let others quit when it's tough, you won't. Let others fold when it's painful, you won't. Let others settle, you won't. You've made a decision that most never make. To fight for your future. To bet on yourself. To stand tall when life tries to break you down. And that, my friend, is rare. Because the truth is, most people give up before the miracle happens. Most people quit the race one step before the finish line. But not you. You're not most people. You've come too far. You've survived too much. And you're just getting started. So here's your final reminder. It's not over until I win. Say it. Believe it. Live it. Because when the world sees someone refuse to quit, they're watching greatness in motion. So go now. Walk forward with courage. Let your pain become your power. Let your doubt become your drive. Let your fear become your fuel. And whatever you do, don't stop. The dream is still alive. The fire is still burning. And the best of you is still ahead. It's not over until you win.